Tonight, the dwindling list of missing in Joplin is a sign of hope for many families.
And 5 days after the storm, they're finding strength in the arms of strangers. Larry Seward shares their story live from Joplin. Hey, Larry.
Hi, Elizabeth. The number of dead in Joplin depends on whom you ask. Local officials say 132. State officials say 126. It is that complex identifying who's alive, who's missing, and who's dead. As for the missing, signs like this are around town in different stores. This woman, Deanne Hayward's family, they're desperately searching for her. Here in Joplin, a number of people have traveled from all over this region trying to help this city move on. Weathering the storm again. Joplin, where do we go from here? Rain, at times heavy, soaked everything in sight, slowing recovery. But it couldn't extinguish grills where volunteers cook free meals, or clear a chapel where a standing room only crowd doubles each day, an offering for tornado victims.
Joplin kind of feels like home to me, so decided I had to do something.
Scott Sims and David Hensley drove in today from Kansas City.
It's something you can't really describe until you see it, and you see a lot of places that you used to go, intersections that used to have landmarks that you'd know where you were, and now it's gone.
The number of missing is dwindling, but more than 100 remain. Deanne Hayward's family is passing out flyers, hoping for the best. Meanwhile, in the same church where volunteers gathered, a wedding. Kevin Nelson is marrying the love of his life. It was planned as a surprise for his Aunt Pam, but
she can't be found yet, but I'm still trying to keep my head up high.
As are so many families torn apart by a tornado. And there's a list of missing that has been dwindling by the day. Today, officials announced that 90 people on that list had been accounted for. And again, there are still a number like Deanne Hayward that have not been found. Those families are clinging to hope tonight, hoping that the number of crews, the rescue crews that are going around with dogs sniffing rubble, can find someone that is still alive. But of course, the more time that goes by, the more bleak that optimism becomes. Live in Joplin, Missouri tonight, Larry Seward, NBC Action News.